Welcome back to news. You won't believe what Pep Guardiola just said about his critics after that Champions League shocker. He's hitting back hard, calling out the experts who question his every move, and he's not holding back. Then, we're heading to the London Stadium, where West Ham is fighting for survival against a wounded Manchester City. Can the Hammers pull off an upset, or will City bounce back in style? We've got the predictions and all the analysis. And in the transfer world, a Manchester City insider reveals the club's exact plans for signing a new right-back this summer. Who are they targeting, and what does this mean for the squad rebuild under Pep Guardiola? Finally, we dive deep into the West Ham versus Manchester City clash with live updates, expert analysis, and score predictions. Don't miss a second of the action. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Pep Guardiola unleashes fury on critics. Pep Guardiola has had enough, and he's making it crystal clear. He's done with the armchair experts dissecting his every decision. After Manchester City's stunning Champions League exit, the Catalan manager felt the heat, with praise for his team selections turning into criticism in a blink. He's fired back in a fiery pre-match press conference, calling out those who label him a genius when they win and a failure when they don't. Guardiola recounted the pain of past defeats, like the Champions League final where he famously played without a dedicated defensive midfielder, admitting he was massacred by the reaction. He's urging patience, reminding everyone that the football world is fickle and that his job is to make the best decisions he can, regardless of the immediate outcome. The Manchester City boss is now focused on the upcoming clash against West Ham, determined to prove his doubters wrong once again. Fans are divided, with some defending Guardiola's tactical decisions and others calling for more consistency. Pundits are analyzing his comments, questioning whether this public outburst signals underlying pressure or a calculated move to unite his squad. The debate over his management style is hotter than ever. But will Pep's words translate to a win on the pitch? Stick around as we break down the crucial West Ham versus Manchester City showdown. West Ham versus Manchester City, a battle for survival and supremacy. Can West Ham United, battling to escape the relegation zone, pull off a shock victory against a Manchester City side reeling from their Champions League defeat? This clash at the London Stadium is more than just 3 points. It's a test of resilience for both teams. Manchester City, after their painful loss in Madrid, desperately need to return to winning ways to keep their title hopes alive against Arsenal. Their away form, while usually impeccable, has shown cracks, making this a prime opportunity for West Ham. The Hammers themselves are in decent form, with only 2 losses in their last 8 Premier League fixtures, and are buoyed by a recent FA Cup win. However, their home record at the London Stadium hasn't been stellar, with a win rate significantly below the league average. Jarrod Bowen has been a standout performer for West Ham, showing signs of returning to top form with crucial goals and assists. For City, the pressure is on Pep Guardiola to rally his squad and address any defensive vulnerabilities exposed in their recent European outing. Will City's attacking prowess overcome West Ham's determination, or can the home side capitalize on City's current dip? Can West Ham defy the odds and secure a vital win? Up next, we reveal Manchester City's summer transfer targets for a new right-back. Manchester City's summer transfer blueprint, the hunt for a right-back. Manchester City is gearing up for a significant squad rebuild this summer, and a key focus is reportedly on reinforcing the right-back position. Despite already making several key signings under sporting director Hugo Viana, including January additions like Marc Guéhi, the club is exploring options to strengthen the defense further for the 2026-27 campaign. While they opted against signing a specialist last summer, and in January recent performances from Matthias Nunes as a makeshift right-back have been impressive, Enrico Lewis remains an option. However, with club captain Bernardo Silva and John Stones likely to depart at the end of their contracts, and uncertainty surrounding others like Nathan Ake and Mateo Kovacic, City's transfer strategy will be dictated by potential departures. Insiders suggest a world-class midfielder is the top priority, but a new right-back is definitely on the radar. Young talents like Vitor Reis, excelling on loan, could also be recalled. The club is reportedly looking at young prospects, indicating any new signing would likely be integrated gradually rather than arriving as an immediate first choice. Fans are buzzing about potential new signings, with debates raging online about who would fit Guardiola's system. Analysts are weighing in on the club's transfer philosophy and the potential impact of these moves on their long-term dominance. Will Manchester City find their next defensive star? Don't go anywhere as we bring you live updates and predictions for West Ham versus Manchester City. West Ham versus Manchester City, live updates and score predictions. All eyes are on the London Stadium as relegation threatened West Ham United host title-chasing Manchester City in a crucial Saturday afternoon clash. West Ham, buoyed by their FA Cup progression and recent league form that has them within touching distance of safety, will be looking to cause an upset against a Manchester City side under pressure after their Champions League setback. City, 7 points behind Arsenal in the title race with 9 games remaining, cannot afford any more slip-ups, especially after a damaging draw in their last league outing. Despite City's usual dominance, their away form has seen a dip, and they've shown signs of defensive vulnerability on the counter, which could play into West Ham's hands. Both teams have key players in form, with Jarrod Bowen a constant threat for the Hammers and City boasting a squad capable of exploiting any weakness. While an upset is possible, Manchester City is still favored to secure a late win to keep their title push alive. Fans are eagerly anticipating this match, with predictions ranging from a comfortable City win to a narrow Hammers victory. Experts are analyzing team news, potential tactical battles, and the psychological impact of City's midweek result. Who will emerge victorious in this high-stakes encounter? Stay tuned for our full closing recap, and don't forget to subscribe. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. Pep Guardiola is fighting back against critics, West Ham is in a crucial relegation battle, Manchester City is planning its summer transfers, and we've covered the intense West Ham versus City showdown. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to news for all your breaking sports updates, and ring that notification bell so you're the first to know when we go live. Let us know your thoughts on today's stories in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.